You don't want Dobby to hang out with us?
No, he's gonna escape.
Escape.
Oh my gosh.
Let's do it, guys. On this week's episode, we are doing the following. What is the following?
Look at that janky bumper. We are gonna upgrade it with Hooke Road front bumper.
We chose the Stinger front bumper, which is somewhat stubby. It has a little bit of a lip, but we'll see how that looks. Next week, we will install a 9.5K winch. And the following week, we are doing these high arched metal cloak fenders, the same exact ones that you'll find on our TJ Rubicon. Here the Rubicon is in hibernation, as you can see tucked under the Patriot Fastback's hardtop on that Top Lift Pro's mount. This thing we keep with the top off year round, so this is actually a perfect solution for us. But these fenders are what we will be installing in a couple of weeks. We actually already have them. They are hiding right over there. So be sure to stay tuned, stick around, and what, Ollie?
If you want the same bumper we are about to install because it is affordable, easy to install, and great quality, make sure to write Garage Couple in checkout for 5% off.
Link will be in the description. Now, why don't we unbox? Missing anything, Ollie?
Merry Christmas, you guys. Happy New Year. We have taken some time to rest. I'm still recovering from the sniffles, but we are excited to be back in the garage with a very cheery spirit this holiday season. All right, let's do it, guys. So we're gonna break this video down into two parts. We're gonna remove the original bumper, which you could do with simple hand tools. I actually got some Milwaukee tools for Christmas. Merry Christmas.
From my beautiful wife over there, Aldi. As you know, I had some really bad drills and, impact drivers. I had to use the air tool all the time, but I'm hoping that now that I have these tools, it will allow me to avoid the air tools unless it's like a major install. In any case, why don't we go ahead and unbox. Now this kit comes with two boxes. The first, the long box is the actual bumper itself, and the second box is actually the Stinger component. So you don't actually have to attach the Stinger if you don't want to. The Stinger is removable, which is super nice. Gives you the option to change the front end with a couple bolts. Now, the nice thing about this bumper is it has a winch plate already installed, so you don't need an aftermarket winch plate. It is also powder coated in black. It has some LED lights on it as well to kind of match that rear bumper. Oh, and did I mention it's like a couple $100? Super cheap. Comes with some shackles. Everything is packaged appropriately. Got your hardware here in a separate pack. Got that winch plate that we were talking about. Alright.
Hey Greg, what happened to your arm over there?
A little accident.
Accidente.
You guys got to be careful. Wear your PPE at all times. All right, let's take a look at the Stinger. Now, if you don't know, Orleans Jeep has the Stinger front bumper, and we actually really like the way it looks on that one. So that's what inspired us to get it on this one.
Aside from look, I definitely feel like it's more protection because it adds a couple inches from the front.
Oh, look at that! I love the way these look.
Looking pretty good.
Looks awesome. That finish, we've put this finish to the test. As you know, we built our previous 2003 Jeep over there with lots of the Hooke Road products, which have a very similar finish. They have held up well over time, which is why we decided to go with them again. Why mess with a winning formula? Take a look at that. It has these LED daytime running lights that are already wired. All you have to do is connect it to some kind of circuit that turns on with your parking lights or even just with your ignition. For us, if you want to see what we did it actually, we used that same thing for our daytime running lights on these headlights, so it's going to be really quick and easy to tap into those. Almost done. Lots of parts here, huh?
No. Show it off.
Look at that.
Sick.
Look at that finish. Why don't we get some close-ups of that finito? So it comes with this extra piece here. This actually extends down on the bottom of the bumper to provide more protection, wind deflection, that kind of thing. Probably for the power steering pump, power steering components down right over here in this direction. We're not actually going to use this piece, so you could just discard this. I don't think it's necessary. It might kind of kill the look, but it's up to you. So the very first thing we're going to do is remove the stock components off of the Jeep. Why don't you go ahead and grab yourself a nice, I believe it's T50, T55. Grab yourself a T55, your favorite impact driver or your favorite socket wrench, and let's get to it. Let's see if this does its job. Wow.
Did it.
That is fantastic. Not bad. Just needed a little persuasion. Moment of truth. All right. There we go.
Looking better already, huh?
Now grab your 10 mil and take out this plastic shroud screws. All right, let's do it. There we go. Making progress.
Next, we're gonna mount the stinger on the bumper. Each side takes 3 screws, and this is the hardware you'll be using for that.
So just go ahead and drop these screws. So just go ahead and grab these button screws. It's an Allen head and a 13mm bolt on the bottom. Don't forget that lock nut and the lock washer and the regular washer. There's 3 total screws. Helps to have 2 people or 4 hands, whatever works out.
You have 4 hands, Greg?
I wish. Now that we got the stinger on, we're gonna go ahead and try to slide this into position. It's actually not that heavy. You could try to do this with 1 person. You might have to tap it in because it is a tight fit. You don't want this thing to be super loose. So you want it to be a tight fit, which it is, I believe. So now that it's into position, you get your winch plate. This can bolt into it. You're just going to use those 6 provided screws. If you have a little anti-seize, I guess not so little, we could split this. This is where you should be wearing gloves, friends, but just go ahead and loosely thread these in so we could put all 6 of these bolts in loosely. That's 1.
Do your hands right now. You look like the Tin Man.
Oh my God. That's 3. That's 4. Now the 2 on the bottom, we're gonna do as well. You might have to shimmy the bumper to get those to fit perfectly. Let's do it.
Now we're gonna go ahead and tighten using a 19.
Doing there, boss?
Just getting the IG content for you because we are done with that install, you guys. That was so quick and easy. Look how insane that stinger bumper looks. If you want the exact same bumper, we'll put the link below. You get a 5% discount code with the code GarageCouple at checkout.
That was one of the easiest bumpers to install. I don't know how long we'll keep that stinger on, but
I like it.
I like it too.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah, drop a line below. Let us know what you think. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and stick around for next week because we're installing a Nova winch as well as wiring in the winch and those LED running lights.
Let's do it. Thanks for coming along for the ride. We'll see you on the next one.